Hey guys, so in this video I'll be showing you how to use the Fibonacci retracement tool very well. So first of all, let me show you guys how to plot the tool in your chart. So you just tap your screen, come to this object, then add objects, then scroll down, look for Fibonacci retracement. So this is the first step. So the second step is how to add it on your chart. So the popular, what people know is to connect the highs and lows. So this is the low in this market and this is the high in this market. So we need to connect the highs and lows. So you start from here, then drag it to the high of this market. So you can see that this is the low and this is the high. So that's basically how to plot it, or how to put it in your chart to make it more efficient, because you cannot just connect anyhow on your chart. You need to connect the highs and lows, the main highs and lows. And for some instance, you can now consider others. So let's head on to the strategy on how to use the Fibonacci retracement. So the first example I'll be giving is this strategy I gave, this analysis I gave on the Telegram channel. So you can see that it went out nicely, but I just want to show you guys that I'm not just back testing. Back testing is easy, but I'm using real life, like things I've dropped. Okay, real life examples for you. Since I can't trade the market live, I have to go back to the Telegram channel, sports analysis I've given, so you guys can learn from it. So let's head on to the chart. It was on volatility 75, and you can see it went nicely, but let me show you guys how I took it. So first of all, okay, before you guys do anything, I want you guys to know that what I look for in the there are many zones, there are many levels in the Fibonacci. There's 23.6, 38, 50, 61, and there's extra one that is supposed to be here, which is 70 something, but I removed this because for me it's useless. But my two main targets is the 50 and 61.8, which these are things I've known that works very well. So the first strategy of using the Fibonacci retracement tool is by combining it with support and resistance. Okay, so never ever use Fibonacci tool alone. You can see what I said. You can see when price came to this 50 zone, it just so small, then went up. We want to look for massive sales. So that's why I said I should never use it alone. I'll be giving you strategies on how to combine them. So this was volatility 70. I gave the analysis some days ago, and I said that price will be looking to sell. So I combine it with support and resistance. So I'm very sure by now, if you are watching my video, you'll have known how to plot the support and resistance. Just look for multiple touches. First touch, second touch, third touch, and this is a nice zone. Although this is not clear resistance and support, this is market structure zone, but at this instance we'll be calling it resistance because we want to trade the sell here. So that was the first thing I did. I plotted, I look for the support and resistance. I drew everything. There are many here. This is under support and resistance. This one here, this is under support and resistance. But I was like, okay, which one is better? So price was already here around this spot when I saw this analysis. So I was like, okay, price will reach this zone, but how will I just know? Because there are many zones. Like I even spot another zone up here, but there are many zones. How will I take this trade? That's when I added my Fibonacci tool. So you can see I started from this high, connected to this low here, and you can see. Let me remove this so it won't confuse you people. So this is the main. You can see. I hope you guys can actually see this, but you can see this. I connected from the high to low. So I was like, okay. So that was the first thing. Then okay, wow, I've seen this. Before even reaching the zone, there's a 61.8 retracement near the zone. Or like, okay, so this zone is valid. So I was looking, when it drop, at any time market drop, we can take our sell. Then our stop loss will be above this zone, not too near to this zone, because price can actually come to this trend line then make the sell. So our stop loss a little bit high at this point. So we took our sell here, and you can see it sold massively. So what I'm not actually trying to tell you guys how the market goes. Even if it went in profit or loss, you guys should not be thinking of that. What you should be looking for is how you can learn from this analysis. So you can see. So after that, I plotted this trend line to make to give us an overview of what might happen, because sometimes price may actually sell a little bit 2 hours, then it will continue the buying. You need to consider other factors. So it's like, when price sells small, 2 hours, when it touches the trend line, we should take our first TP. Then we will now see how market should do. This is the second arrow I drew, that if price break this trend line, I hope you guys can see this trend line here. It's not actually trend line. It's equidistant channel. I like drawing it on my charts. So it's an equidistant channel, but you guys can just say trend line. So when price break this trend line, we should be looking for a massive sell onto this 23.6 retracement level. So I hope you guys have grabbed one or two things from this analysis. Please try to understand this, because some people will try contacting me that your your strategy is not working, and you can't just win all the time. You need to lose some, win some, but your wins will always be higher than your losses. So let's head on to another example. So guys, let me give you one more example concerning how to use the Fibonacci plus the support and resistance. I'll just be brief on this one. So I gave this analysis some days ago, and you can see my chart was actually messy, because there are more things that I spot, but you guys should just forget about the messy chart and just look at. You can see this was support. This was a resistance zone that I drew. So after this, I drew resistance. I plotted my Fibonacci from this high to this low. From this high to this low. So when I plotted it, you can see the level 61.8 at this point. So I was like, when price comes to this zone, and also our confirmation from the 61.8, we should be looking for a sell. So we can't just enter when price gets to a zone. We need to look for some other confirmation. So about this other confirmation, I won't be giving it out for free, like outside is my personal stuff. So but you guys don't forget about that, and just try to get one or two things from this analysis. So after I plotted it, you can see the resistance. This is also, I just want to show you guys proof that I don't actually fake my thing. And you can see I even gave the analysis, the signal. So you can see this was the signal. See VIX 10. This was also VIX 10. See VIX 10 here, VIX 10. So you can see, and see this was our entry. This was how price was moving at that instance that I screenshot my page, my screen. So you can see that I don't just backtest. I also trade all this thing live. So that's why I'm giving it to you guys. And as you can see, I want this to sorry, just 1 minute. So this was how it went. You can see this was before and after. Let me do it like this. So this was before. You can see I said that when it's here to sell, and this was after. This was the 15-minute time frame. You can see how it sold. I hope you can see my entry. See my entry at this point. That was, you can see, proof that I actually entered this trade. And you can see this was another screenshot. See my entry on top, and see my where we finally close. So this just prove that this strategy works actually. So you just need to sit down, keep testing, and you can add your own knowledge to it. So let's head on to another strategy to take this Fibonacci retracement zone. Hey guys, so I'm so sorry, and then I can't make it again. For the next strategy will not be this video of making it in parts. I don't want my videos to be too long, so please in the part 2 of this strategy, Fibonacci as a topic, I'll be dropping a new strategy. So I'll be making it in parts. There are different ways I trade it, so this will be part 1. So part 2 I'll be dropping it, so please subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss the next part. And thank you guys for understanding.